Mackay side, first out onto the ground here with their skipper, and Tim Brasher leads them out. He's the fullback. Simon Forrest on the wing, the halves there of Craig Wing and Darryl Trindall. The forward pack of Hermansson, Garlick, Smith, Schloss, Burns and Troy Slattery, the lock forward. Now, Paul McGregor leads out the home side here, the Illawarra Steelers. McGregor is the skipper, back in the centres now. Has played a bit of 5/8 so far this year. And Wishart gets us underway here at Wynn Stadium. And already an early blunder by South Sydney, but lucky for Simon Forrest. That ball went backwards. Would have been a disastrous start. Forrest, a rugby union convert from New Zealand. We'll see a bit more of him later on today. So far, both teams looking for good field position. That's the halfway line. Mousetrap play for Brendan Reeves.
Unusual to see that play so early in the tackle count, so early in the game. It really didn't have much of an effect. South defence. McGregor away now. He is the key, one of the keys out wide for Illawarra. Very difficult to contain.
Smith. And rugby union at school, Ipswich Grammar. In 3 Origin games now through Robinson and Barrett. Cut out ball. That's Lamey.
Trent Barrett has indicated he's going to the air, pointing up. He's got to put his players on side, a couple of them in front of him there.
Chase through. Wishart flies through. I thought he had it for a moment. No. It must have been awfully close.
Well, it was well done by Brendan O'Meara. He keeps his eye on it all the way. Wishart looked to have it in his hand. He did have it, but O'Meara ended up with it.
And Brasher. Brasher up over the halfway line. Links up with the left wing. O'Meara comes back, still going. And Brasher. So the Rabbitohs showing their flair early.
Not a bad chase from Andrew Hart for the Steelers, cutting Tim Brasher off. He was away.
Now Chris Caruana, the former North Sydney Bear. The Garlick. This is Smith. Garlick goes to the left, and Trindall holds it up. Here comes Brasher. Brasher scores for the Rabbitohs. Great play by the Rabbitohs. They get across, they lead by 4 points to 0. Set play, work to perfection.
Gee, we've got to give a bit of credit there to Darryl Trindall. A nice inside pass, but that was Tim Brasher's try. He got the ball from that 20-metre tap and made the big bust. And eventually here on the third tackle, inside Trindall just drags Brendan Reeves over. Trindall running sideways. The Illawarra defence went sideways, but not the inside players. You see there at the number 11, Andrew Hart just hasn't come across. He's left a big space, virtually inviting Brasher through, and he plunges over for the opening try of the match.
Simon Forrest, 6 from 7 so far for the year. Very good goal kicker. And that's the reason why the flags go up. And South, they lead by 6-0. Late for New Zealand in the test match against Australia. Terry Hermansson and the error from Trindall. Done a good job so far, Russell Fairfax, the Rabbitohs, up until that mistake.
Well, they've been solid without being spectacular. The break they made led to a try by Brasher, but here goes McGregor away.
McGregor stepping into a bit of space. Brasher has missed him pointlessly. Robinson was backing up McGregor.
Couldn't get the ball to Will Robinson, unfortunately. Now to the right. Barrett slips over.
Slips, gets back up. Reeves. Walsh. Back for Smith. Reeves again, a dummy half. Robinson. Thought about the kick. Mackay. Trent Barrett. Terry Lamey. Now Robinson again. The kick for Britten. Too big. Halfway line. Garlick plays it now. Trindall. Looking to accelerate. Craig Wing. Knock on. Brilliantly picked up for a moment it was by Craig.
He's got advantage. He's run 4 metres with the ball.
Well, he said advantage was played. It's a tough call, this one.
He picks it up, scores, end of story. You take the try.
Well, no advantage was gained there by Illawarra, surely.
Well, he did say that if he had actually held it and picked it up and scored,
same again, red
he would have
lock.
played on. But I can't see an advantage there. He really never had control of that football.
Well, now we know why Jadwat's only had 8 first-grade games. He got that decision all wrong.
Takes them forward. Callaway. Mackay. Simon, good ball. Robinson stepping back for Callaway. And Parsons came from behind.
What happened there, Cole?
He's going to give the penalty to the Steelers. Stripping in the tackle. And he's hooked it. It's hit the upright. Souths, for one moment, the Steelers were about to pounce.
They were. It was well done from Craig Wing there, just to put his body on the line and dive on that ball. Brasher now.
Souths. Back it goes for this big right boot. And they'll run it again. Second time in this game. O'Neill with the dummy. He has two plays. Caruana, Forrest won't get there. He was just a touch off balance. Caruana. And a set of 6 tackles now for the Steelers. And they'll relish the chance to attack instead of defending their own line. Scott Cram. Smith. Good angle run by Smith. Takes him pulling down.
And getting up quickly for the play the ball as well. Well done.
Purcell just a touch eager to scoot away there, but he did well where he gained his footing. Gained another 5 metres. Now they come back to the left-hand side. Barrett throws a nice pass. He throws a nice dummy, and he scores a nice try. Try number 9. This guy has all the skills.
Tell you what, coaches say to players like Trent Barrett and halves and 5/8, just throw it all day, and they'll start to hang off. First time he goes for a scoot, you see all the runners he's got there. They're in the holes out wide and inside, but they've just hung off. Barrett takes it to the line. You see it here. Trindall takes the man outside as he has to, but the player that was marking up on him just couldn't hot-foot it with him. Trent Barrett's 9th try of the season has the Steelers right back in this match. Well, he just pushes off Jeremy Schloss there, who's coming across.
Certainly has. Wishart. This one a bit closer. And he has once again hooked it badly. Rod Wishart, normally that would be an easy one. 6 points to 4.
Play outside tricky. He's got to earn his spot. The young wing is a player of the future.
Good hit by O'Neill also up under the ribcage of Andrew Hart, who did well to play the ball so quickly. Wilson, Craig Wilson in the space. Tackle 30 out from the line. Final tackle. They have Souths in disarray. Barrett chips for himself. Brasher goes back. Will the ball go dead? It hangs up dangerously close. And now go back to the 20 for the quick tap. And Souths, they have some numbers here on the left-hand side. Schloss, quick hands. Trindall, ankle tap, gets back up. Knocked down by the Steelers. Slattery has it. 6 to go. They need a quick play the ball again. Trindall, Caruana. Geez, that ankle tap was vital, wasn't it?
That's the second time, a quick tap from the Rabbitohs. Well, the first time they scored a try within a couple of tackles after a Brasher break. And now they've got the Steelers in some more trouble with only 3 minutes left on the clock. They've just gone to sleep with those 20-metre taps, the Steelers, twice.
Burns will play this back. Trindall. Good ball. Slattery. Has improved as a player, has Troy Slattery. Goes back to Trindall again. Nice pass. Craig Wing. Barrett was up on him quickly. Giving his opposite number nothing. Brasher. Cheb. Britten. Oh, O'Neill went early. O'Neill scores for Souths. We'll go to the video, but I believe
if it was a knock
this
on.
may well be a try. In
Knock
fact,
on.
referee Jadwat believes maybe a knock-on.
Check if it's a knock-on.
He's wondering if O'Neill knocked it on in the first case. He jumps early, very keen, O'Neill. You see him jump early. Does he touch it?
No.
He doesn't. No, that's off of the Steelers player. It bounces back into his hands. He's got control of it. Looks like a try for mine.
There's O'Neill. He leaves the ground very early. Britten, though.
It's come off of Britten there, off of his right hand. O'Neill just sees it bounce straight back into his hands. Couldn't be any better. Just goes to ground with it. He's still in the field of play.
And he gets it down.
Just have to have another look at that. Did he get it down? Did he lose control as he went down? This is why the video referees are so important. He's got it in his hands there.
Try. Another look, Gary.
I think I need another look. He comes so close to the camera. I think this is the problem. Just think he might just lose control of it. In there. And, glad I'm not the video ref, I'll tell you.
Well, it's a try. Downward pressure. No knock on. And Julian O'Neill is rewarded for his enthusiasm. This is Simon Forrest. Rugby Union convert. Very good goal kicker. Easy one. Yes. Over it goes. And now Souths lead by 12 points to 4. Over his own feet in the end. Good tricky Trindall. He's had a great first 40 minutes. I'll take the tackle. The siren has sounded in the background. We have seen a great opening 40 minutes to this game. Souths, they lead by 12 points to 3. He's kept it fairly free-flowing in the first 40. Simon Forrest, who has 2 from 2 with the boot, with the restart. And Wishart to see a little bit more of the ball in the second 40 minutes. The Steelers have been starved of it. Smith got through the most work for the Steelers in the first 40.
Nobody touched that ball.
McGregor one-on-one with Rodwell. And Rodwell got hold of the right boot, but only just. Wishart and Will Robinson points him in the right direction. And just a little shove there by Terry Hermansson.
It's fair penalty. Get off.
12 points to 4.
Fitzgibbon, his first attempt of the afternoon. I think Rod Wishart would like to take this one just to get his confidence back up, virtually in front. No problems whatsoever for Fitzgibbon. So the Steelers, they score the first points of the second half. The scoreline now is 12 points to 6. Smith with a good charge and a good ball. Simon. Now Will Robinson. Barrett runs onto the ball. Wilson, back for McGregor stepping. Gets around Brasher. Gets around Wing. Gets around Miller. What a solo effort. McGregor has brought the house down at Wynn Stadium. He stood up tall and scored the try. And that's why he's back in the New South Wales side.
Is there anyone in the South team Paul McGregor didn't beat? Let's just have a look at this ball. He gets out here. He gets his little inside ball, beats one. Inside Brasher just steps out of that tackle. Another beats Wing's tackle. O'Meara as well. And he's in the hands of Matt Parsons as he goes over the line. He is so elusive and strong as well. Just pushing with his hands as well when he gets out. You see that left hand coming into play and just stretching out over the line. Paul McGregor, you are a champion player and so hard to tackle.
I love him down here at Wynn Stadium, and this is the reason why. Stepping, fending, swerving, and then scoring. A big job, and Jadwat was there to award the try. Don't forget, he missed last week with injury, did Paul McGregor. 43 career tries. He came into football late in his career, really, Gary. He was running around in the local competition. He was Rookie of the Year back in 1991 when he made his debut. Now Craig Fitzgibbon, 1 from 1. And we're going to have a pretty good finish on our hands here at Wynn Stadium. Fitzgibbon. Strikes it nicely. The flags are up. The ball game is tied up here at Wynn Stadium, 12 points apiece.
To the Steelers then.
They have possession from the scrum. Barrett. He's starting to run the ball a touch more. Scored a spectacular try in the opening half. Now Smith, who hasn't shirked his responsibility whatsoever today. Leading the hit-ups. Across it goes. This is Scotty Cram. Cram, normally in the starting side, now coming off the bench.
They're very deep out to the left here, the Steelers. Robinson calling for it.
Well, Barrett can throw a nice pass. Wilson standing. He wants to keep that ball alive desperately. And they've stacked numbers on the left-hand side. Mackay will come back to the open. Cram has it. McGregor. And this time Slattery makes the good tackle. Final tackle. Robinson. High ball. And Brasher takes it. Close to the post. Did he take it in the field of play and was forced back?
It wasn't held.
Trindall. 40 metres on the fly now. Smith. Offload. And Callaway crawls back. Look at that. 50-50 now, the possession. First time in the game that Illawarra have had an even share of the ball. And the home crowd starting to get behind the Steelers.
They virtually had all the ball this half, haven't they? It seems that way.
Callaway. Robinson. He's elusive, is Will Robinson, a former Rabbitoh himself and a Balmain Tiger. Barrett. Simon looking for support. Swivels, loses it. Brasher has it. He swooped on that very quickly, the skipper.
Gee, they opened up there, didn't they? Simon just couldn't position his support player, trying to get the ball free, and Brasher has dived on it. May have been knocked out there by a South player.
I can tell you the Steelers have really lifted a
locked.
cog down here after that last try. The crowd are getting right behind them. It's just all the Steelers at the moment.
Craig Simon.
Geez, open them up again, Craig Simon. That's 3 times in this half.
Barrett swung the ball. Fitzgibbon to McGregor. He wants a quick play. The ball could have been a second tackle. Jonathan Britten. Now they're on a roll.
Got to go wide.
Wilson. Barrett loses it, regathers it all by himself. They want 6 to go. It's not. Wilson. Scotty Cram. Oh, looking for the flip pass out the back. That would have been dangerous. Final tackle now. Robinson. Little grubber kick. Big in goal. There he is here.
Who's
Not
that
big
off?
enough for the Steelers.
He touched it.
Comes back to the 20. Inside ball for Wilson. 17 on 17. Callaway, who kicks from dummy half. Oh, bounces badly for Forrest. It's a try for the Steelers. Simon Forrest has made a blunder and paid a high price. We will go to the video
Rounded by
referee.
South.
And we'll take a closer look.
Very simple kick there, Dean Callaway. It is getting an awkward bounce. Forrest just steps right over the top of the ball. And did he put it down before Callaway did? It's the question that has to be asked of the video referee.
Simon Forrest, he's touched this ball, but I don't think he's forced it,
It
Garrett.
looked like he was going to pick it up, didn't it? You see him try to pick it up. He steps over it. Britten's there. He hasn't placed it, forced it with any downward motion, and Callaway may have.
Oh, he has. He has won the day, Simon Forrest, has he?
I think he may have.
On the second grab, he got there just. Red light. Exactly right. And the crowd probably won't understand, but I think that's a good decision. He's having a mixed game on that right wing.
Well, this is like a casual run them and hitting the ball up. Like it was a casual chase for that previous kick. And now it could all be turned around.
Andrew Hart. 19 minutes to go. Went for a great finish. 2 players in this tackle, 3.
3, in fact, when you see the arm over the top there from, I think it may have been Schloss.
Trindall in the end just ripping it out, but there were 3 Rabbitohs in there. This could break the deadlock though. It's tied up at 12 all. Strikes it across the face. The flags are up. The deadlock is broken, and the Steelers lead by 14 to 12. Attacking 20, Souths. Trindall looking for a way round the tired forwards, but they came out and got him.
Well, no runners at all with him as well. That doesn't help. He's struggling there and he's lost it.
This is what they've been looking for. Penalty for some quality possession.
Craig Smith is the offender. He's come over the top. They're holding him down. And as Trindall struggles to get up, well, Smith's got his hand in there.
Record has been good today, 2 from 2. And he can't keep that intact and can't get it dead. The Steelers come away and Simon did a good job. 50-50 call. And exactly the result the Steelers were hoping for. They haven't panicked. Smith. Brasher makes the tackle with Slattery. Barrett. Wilson. Andrew Hart. He breaks the game open for the Steelers and wins it for the home side. Andrew Hart scores. The Steelers victorious over Souths. A very gallant Souths.
Well, it broke their heart, that penalty a few moments ago. The run around, Hart gets it. Munro's coming across. Just too hard, that tackle. He was just too far away from Hart, who was running into a big hole. You see Barrett with the run around. Clever play, just slips the ball. And Munro was caught between coming into Barrett and staying out for his man. He should have stayed out. And Hart just strides through that tackle and dives over about 15 metres from the posts.
Andrew Hart, another local product, and he celebrates with McGregor, who scored a pretty good try himself. He misses this one. It doesn't count though. 18 points to 12, the final score. And the Steelers have come from behind to down a very, very gallant South Sydney.
Heaven never played it that tough. The Steelers are the champions of the Illawarra. When they got hold of the ball, the opposition will